We are rolling.
We are rolling. Hello, everyone. Virtual Recoil here. Me and Sato over here. Boy, do we have some shit to go over. Our predictions were true. VShojo died as of today, July 24th, 2025.
It died like a dog.
Yes, very much so.
Like the dog it deserved. Woo-wee!
Yeah.
It's a smelly one here, folks. Woo-wee!
It is stinky. Like,
stinkier than the shit I took this morning. Woo!
Dude, I don't even think you can create shit that stinks this bad, and that's even after going on a fucking mukbang of fucking White Castle and Taco Bell at 11 p.m.
Exactly 11 p.m. If you do it at 10:59, you won't get it. But at 11 p.m., fucking brown shit river, you'll be like Tom Petty. Instead of saying free falling, you'll be saying I'm free. Free flowing.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
So, Hunter.
Yes.
What kind of news do you have to share with the 6 people watching this video?
The masses? I got you.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. The masses.
The masses. All right.
All wonderful people.
So, what I tracked today, first people to be Johnny on the spot for VShojo's, essentially, the CEO confirming that the agency was shutting down was Dexerto. That's what I'm tracking. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Dexerto came out with a...
True news. Very true news.
On X, saying that the CEO confirmed the VTuber agency is shutting down after failing to pay $500,000 raised by Iron Mouse to charity and burning through $11 million in funding. Oh! And following that Gunrun, Justin, the CEO of VShojo, he came out with his statement as
Lion smiling Justin.
Yeah.
The horrible, wicked motherfucker of the West.
So
very horrible.
In this statement, it goes as VShojo has failed, and I've mismanaged the company into the situation you're all witnessing. So today, I am sharing the difficult news that VShojo is shutting down, and I take full responsibility for the decisions that led us to this point. We'll get back to that. I've been doing everything I can to fundraise and right the shit these past few months. But despite my efforts, we are in a worse position, and those I care about are now paying the price. Over the past few years, we raised around $11 million to pursue a bold, talent-first approach in VTubing, prioritizing creators and community over short-term profits to achieve long-term sustainability. Our funding went directly to our creators through generous splits, debut investments, infrastructure, concerts, events, and staffing, all designed to support them. Oh boy, do I have something that's going to make that statement not really seem true later. We also wanted talent to own their IP, which we knew was a unique creator-first approach for an agency. However, despite all our efforts, we'll get creator-first approach for agency. However, despite all our efforts, the business failed to generate the revenue we needed to sustain that model, and eventually we ran out of money. Additionally, I acknowledge that some of the money spent by the company was raised in connection with talent activity. Some? How about we change that to all? Which I later learned was intended for a charitable initiative. Wow. Talk about making a statement that comes out and says, I am a piece of shit, but hey, feel bad for me. At the time...
accountability? Never heard of her.
At the time, we were working hard to raise additional investment capital to cover our costs, and I firmly believe, based on the information available to us, that we would be able to do so and cover all expenses. We were unsuccessful in our fundraising efforts. I made the decision to pursue funding, and I own its consequences. I am deeply sorry to all the talents, staff, friends, and community members who believed in our brand. You did not deserve this. Justin Gunrun.
Oh my goodness, this is awful!
Oh my god, this stinks.
Oh.
This stinks.
Oh.
It is stinky.
So, Hunter.
Yes.
Hunter Pringles.
That is
what is your pearls of wisdom that you can share with us today?
So, all right. I'm just going to nip this in the butt right off the beginning. Like in the first video, Corpo Greed rearing its ugly head. Very much so. And the worst part is, if you all recall, if you even made it to later in the video, I'm sorry, first video was kind of rough. I'll admit that. Later in the video, I had made a statement saying that watch and see, there would be no money left. There would be no money left to the company's name, and that is why nobody's gotten paid. And the reason why I say this is because my pops went through the same situation at his job that went out of business, being Yellow Freight. And, and he went through the same situation with their pensions. With their pensions, that all of the CEOs, everything, running over where their pension was going through, they looked at that pension money and said, we'll make it back. We'll make it back in profits. It's fine.
They saw free money, and they thought they could say, oh, the Teamster Union, they have a pension plan. We're losing money. Let's just yoink.
Yeah. Hey, guys, let's go on a high-class, hundreds of $1 million vacation and say, fuck it. Why
not? And Gunrun must have been like, gee, golly, my talents aren't Teamsters, but gee, Iron Mouse sure did pull in a lot of that money. It would be a shame if I just took 500K there and just put it in my pocket and say, oh, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. None of you deserve this. I am so sorry I've been caught. I mean, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. And even though that I retweeted saying, congratulations, Mousy, on your great charity thing. It's so tremendous. But no, I decided to put in my deepy, grummy little Gunrun pockets, slithering with snake oil and oozing of corruption. More corruption than any top exec of an American company.
Yeah. Folks, this is a tale as old as time when it comes to this. Because it's not just VShojo, it's not just Yellow. It's many things, especially when we get into the multi-million, pushing billion-dollar companies. Because here's the scary part about VTubing altogether. The amount of revenue VTubing pulls in on its own as its own its own property, right? Its own concept is well over the billions per year. So it is quite easy to say that the fact is, if you only raised fucking $11 million, right? Raised around $11 million, and that was going to be the money you were going to pay your employees, there should not have been a dime left for you as the CEO, because you already got your own fucking paycheck and other shit. There should have not been a dime left for you. And furthermore, oh my God, how can you even think? Like, look, I am not going to sit here and say that I am the second coming of Jesus Christ, because I'm not. I am not even close, and never will be. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm just an amazing person. I have made mistakes in my life, and I have learned from them, and I have tried to grow from them. But I will say, for you to steal from charity, a fucking charity, especially the charity that they stole from, stealing from charity is already bad enough. Then you steal from the Immune Deficiency Foundation. There are people that are fucking counting on that money to hopefully finally find a cure to this fucking shit and be able to live normal fucking lives and research. Like, come on. I mean, How can you be so fucking, obtuse, cold, horrible, deplorable? How could you do that? You just can't. There is not 1 ounce in this whole statement that I have read in all of this that I could even feel even a not even an ounce, a micro ounce of sorriness for Gunrun. Can't. No. Um, it's just something that is not supposed. It's just something that's unforgivable. It's fucking unforgivable, and he's gonna live with this for the rest of his life. We'll
Mm-hmm.
get a little bit more into the nastiness that is bankruptcy courts once we get to kind of the end of this video. But there's some things that have popped out recently in the wake of this news. Pretty much, the NDAs have become almost null and void because the
Yep.
company went out of business. So, Mr. Michael, I know you are a huge, 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 huge fan of Giga and Gentrea. Do you mind explaining me about that?
Oh, absolutely, my friend. Oh, absolutely. So, starting off with one of the OGs, maybe other than Iron Mouse, the second backbone to the whole company, because like I said in the previous installation, that Zentreya would be that was the first sign of something's going on. Because okay, Batara, okay, all right, yeah, well, okay, yeah, whatever. Giga, okay, what's going on? Zentreya, one of the backbones to the community. Something's going on. And she replied to said statement with this, pretty much saying, I quote, I've been trying to figure out what to say. Why did you keep dodging my messages and concerns? When I wanted to do one on ones, you kept dodging or gave me a short corporate answer, even I was even when I was under immense pressure from the community for answers about the auditions, and I pleaded for a statement by your PR team. Now, now, well, pretty much that first few sentences there is that the trade was obviously very active and very community focused.
He's
And
one
she
of the
was trying to
best.
get answers for her community because her community was asking questions like, "Hey, what's going on here? What's going on here?" And when you can't answer face to face with your one of your top earners, you because the second that a person cowers away from something, they automatically have something to hide, and that goes to show where one not only that where their mindset lies, but where their morals lie.
Yeah.
So based off what Gunrun said, not only in his statement is pretty much sorry I got caught and for stealing from charity, his actual morals, his life morals, is also disfigured and disoriented. Simple as that. Because not no normal sane person would ever steal from charity unless you are not morally sound.
No.
So, and then she goes on and everything, and then one part she said, "You're hurt." She said, "You told me it wasn't needed for an explanation." And he sent her a tiny video instead of doing a one-on-one call. He sent a little nice cute little video looking, and I quote, looking like you were hurt and upset, saying sorry instead of being me one-on-one, me being Zentreya one-on-one for my concerns. And I was left crying and frustrated, but like a fucking dog, I went back and happy to even get something from you because oh man, boss actually answered me. That tells me right there the point when she was just happy just to even hear a peep from him. And what does that say to you about VShojo's leadership? Because in my mind, that's not leadership. That is a worst case of leadership, because from what I can remember, one of the core things of leadership is had to have integrity and to say, hey, it being transparent with, especially with one of your top earners, let alone one of your employees. And when one of your employees is saying, hey, let's talk, and you brush them off, what does that say about your character? What does it say about your morals? Obviously, we know how his morals is. Taking 500K, saying, oh, I don't know where that money came from. Where did that money come from? Oh no. Even though that he retweeted many things about that specific charity stream, that specific subathon for 500K. Oh, I don't know. And then to try to say, hey, trying to get in contact with him about those auditions, because her chat was asking her about, hey, what's going on with the auditions? Corporal answer. Oh, here's a video, a pre-recorded shit show unicorn and fairy dust video of saying, I'm sorry. But no. And she goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Then debuting new talents and such, even after the community kept asking about it and kept waving it off and letting me take the punches, she smiled. I fucking brushed it off and kept pushing the company because I was hopeful for a new talent and bringing new people to help. Instead, I find you were hiring people without input and poaching without even the idea of truly helping them, and other than financial gain. There's greed. Because it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, in my mind, greed is a vice that will always blind you to morality and truth.
Dude, greed breeds. That's what it does.
Yes. Because if you let greed take over your heart and everything, you know what that does? That makes your heart hard and black, and the only thing you care about is money. Because you can't take that money with you after you die. So it's like, it's one thing's like, okay, I want this business to succeed. Okay, if you have a business, of course, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, you wanting to have your business succeed. There is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. But when it goes wrong is when you say, hey, we can get more money by cutting this person out. Oh, sorry, you're out with no notice. Or, oh, there's a charity stream. Oh, wow, Iron Mouse is really good. She did raise a lot of money there. Maybe, oh, it wouldn't hurt if we just took a little bit. Well, actually, no. No, let's just take a little bit more. It consumes you.
Yeah.
It's a toxic. It's a poison. That it gets to the point where it spreads its toxic tentacles around to the point where it goes from one person to the next, and all of a sudden, you have VShojo. You have this fallout right here.
Yeah. May I ask, toxic tentacles. Project Melody will like this video.
Not that type.
I'm kidding.
Or are you?
Am I? Yeah, dude, you hit the nail right on the head. Because let's also talk about one thing that Giga I watched. She said, in one of her streams, I think it was yesterday, about pretty much. Everyone knows the joke, or they've seen the picture now of what you call it, the Subway ad.
well, okay, all right. You know, I would see sometimes things be done where money would get spent in a way where I was like, why did we do that? It was mostly in the past. While I was there, for the most part, there wasn't really money being spent on random because I don't think there was money to spend on random like that, like they did early on. But I looked back and I was like, what is some of this? Like, what were people thinking? Yeah, like the Subway ads.
Here they are. It's a lot of money. This is one of the ways that you can get it. There's also this piece of information here, and I'll let you explain how much this costs. So what this says in Japanese is right here. This says that for one of those pillars, 7 days, if I'm not mistaken, it'll cost 40 million yen, which is about $250,000 for one. If you want to take over the whole thing, it would cost 200 million yen, which is, if I'm not mistaken, it's a fuck ton. Okay, it's like an insane amount of money, and that's to get all those pillars for 7 days of advertising.
I remember looking at it at the time, even, and being like, is that the right usage for that? What if one of those was just a concert instead? Right? Like legitimately, you could have gotten an entire like concert for one member for the cost of like one of those Subway ads.
In Tokyo and whatnot, the Subway ads that VShojo had, and whatnot, that they were advertising.
And we're not talking about the sandwich here, folks.
Yeah, we're not talking about the Jared special. We're talking about legitimate ads that, when you're going on your way to get the train. Yeah, there was VShojo ads, which, I mean, dude, coming as a guy that comes from the fucking Midwest and all that, like, I remember the first time I went to AX and we were down in Los Angeles, and seeing anime everywhere in a big ass city. Like, dude, like,
it was mind-boggling.
Cool. I mean,
awesome. we had plenty enough time to stare at them for how long we were in line just to get into another line to see Amelie.
Which, we love you, Amelie. But
call us.
Yes, please. Please, I'm not asking for an advertiser. I'm demanding. I'm kidding. Yeah. So Giga actually did say, though, she's like, as much money as it cost them, they brought up a little bit of an eyebrow about the Subway ad, and she was like, wow, as much money as it actually, a lot of people don't realize, especially those kind of things, it is a lot of fucking money to get those ads. It is a lot of money.
Wasn't it like about like, what was it like? I think I saw a little bit of Connor's stream.
Yeah, because Connor, Sea-Dog had gone over it. Yeah,
and he said like it was like a couple million yen, which is like what, like a couple $100,000 or some shit.
Yeah, it was something like that. I think it was like over 100 or no. I thought I may have saw something too that even though it may have been like.
And I think Giga said, like, for the cost of one of those ads would have paid for like a 3D concert for one of the talents.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, like that's the truth. They could have paid for a 3D concert and then, hey guys, boom, revenue, because people are gonna watch the stream, they're gonna donate, they're gonna do everything. You're gonna have people do the fucking, come in with, tickets, all this other horse shit. There's gonna be money. And no, we want our ads because we want the clout. And even though Giga did say, though, she's like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, though, that like pointless advertising or that stupid advertising does not pay off. Lord knows there are plenty of instances it does pay off. Umasume Pretty Derby.
Ooh.
Now,
hey, remember, we still have that
bet.
We have a bet. So we have a bet going on with our gaming videos haven't released yet, but
we're in the process of working.
We have a process of working on, but we have lots of gaming footage and everything. And one thing that old Pringles Hunter and I have decided is we'll find a way to create a scenario where one of us loses, we have to record us playing on Steam Uma Musume Pretty Derby. That is the punishment.
And you have to give an honest review on it.
An honest review on it.
So, look forward to that. We still haven't determined the competition yet.
So the 2 to 3 people who are actually watching this right now, yes, we're being self-aware. stay in your seats. It's coming. Eventually.
Oh, you mean you getting to play Pretty Derby?
No.
Okay. Before we get more off topic here.
Yeah, but we digressed. Back
Yeah.
to Giga.
So Giga, yeah. So she went on about that whole subway ad thing, pretty bad. And then I believe Michael, you have something from today's stream that she streamed that she went on and said that she also heard about wasteful spending.
Yeah, pretty much. She went through like many of the other streamers, and she went through bit by bit and everything, and pretty much she just called bullshit on the entire thing. Pretty much. Simple as.
Yeah.
And let's see if I'm trying to find it. There's. And after that, she went to X, replied to it, and these are the. Sometimes I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Here are her pearls of wisdom right here. I quote, VShojo didn't just fail. Many staff and leadership failed VShojo. Instead of using talent money on operation cost, the company should have shut down or at least informed us, but you used us as cash cows to keep things afloat while keeping us in the dark. Meaning, what from what I understood is that how VShojo was doing money was they took 50 to 60%. So, for example, right here, let me pull it out of its tube here. I have a Giga poster that was for sale on the VShojo store, and I have 60% of the however much I pay for this poster that is here in my hand right now went to 60% of it went to VShojo, and the other percent of it went to actually Giga herself. Now, they were pretty much like I said, they were using so much money on other useless shit. And one thing she pointed out on her stream was they were doing certain fundraising events which made sense, but the way how they executed it was wrong. And one thing she mentioned was she would hear from other streamers saying, "Oh, Gunrun, he's so nice. He's so wonderful. He paid for our dinner. Oh, he paid for Uber Black. He paid for us to make sure we got home safely. What such a swell young man. What a guy. What a sweet, honest guy he is, that Gunrun."
I bet he pulled it out of his own pocket, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. He's such a charitable person. He paid for other people's dinner with other people's money.
Oh, so he did. Oh.
Yeah, with other people's money. Yeah, it's such a shame that the truth comes out when all old VShojo goes under, and that little magical 3 letters called NDA, non-disclosure agreement, goes off into the wind. And that's when the truth shall set you free. And the truth is, what is the result, Murray? Gunrun, is the father of VShojo's downfall. That is right. That is right, yeah. So, continuing on.
Yeah.
She goes on. You chose to keep the explicit sinking ship going and felt that it was fine to keep paying out to staff who you were friends with. So he is, in this moment, he's putting his close conspirators, or sorry, did I say conspirators? My bad. His friends. He wanted to pay his buddies first before his cash cows. Oh, I'm sorry, his talent. My bad. I'm sorry. Whew. I am misspeaking like crazy here. That is insane. Ah, what a shame.
Hate to
She
see my queen win.
continues. Hmm?
Hey, all I
Yeah.
can say is what a guy.
Yeah, what a guy. What a swell chap. You know what? He can marry my sister for all I care. You know? And she goes on.
Okay.
You've made it abundantly clear that you are okay with not prioritizing the debts owed to the talent who made this company what it is. So pretty much he was blinded, so he was pretty much paying more of it more himself and his close buddies than, oh, Giga, Zentrea, Iron Mouse, Michi, Kuro, Haruka, all of them. No, okay, we'll get to that. Kason, well, we'll get to that. So shows you, like I said earlier, greed is one of the vices that blinds you.
It breeds, man. It breeds.
Yeah. And she continues, while saying you will take full responsibility is the correct thing to do, which is right, I also think there are many others in the company without the same positive intent as conveyed in this message, because people are pointing fingers at Gunrun, which rightfully so. You should point fingers at Gunrun. But he's not the only one. He's only one of the three heads of the Hydra here. There's there's a person below him and the person below him that. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you got your vice
yeah,
CEOs.
Yeah. I was gonna say, are you picking up what I'm putting down here? So, as he goes in the third paragraph, she says, while saying you take full responsibility. Oh, yeah, I already said that. See, I know what I'm doing. And every leadership or staff I had called, you sat back and didn't say much while you had other staff members that were clearly the ones doing the actual work to be the ones to speak. And this shows, again, Gunrun's leadership. He has zero, and I mean zero, one, accountability, two, leadership skills, and three, integrity. Because to be, in my mind, a good, competent leader, not just in the company, just a good leader in general, you have to have the trust of the people below you. Second, integrity to say, hey, maybe we're wrong, I fucked up. And three, how can we fix this? Because what I'm thinking is, like, during like all the inner workings, because Giga was in a lot of meetings, and from what I know, this is one of her strong suits. She knows how startup companies work. She mentioned it on stream, and honestly, if Giga was a consultant, they wouldn't be able to afford her consultants for how much she knows. She is a very knowledgeable person in this area, and this goes to show with me that their process on with their decision making is shit, and it is horrible, because they aren't asking, okay, why are we losing money? Okay, why are we doing this? They're not asking the 5 whys here. And they're not doing good at point problem solving here, because I guarantee you, if they would have did good at point problem solving here, they would have been able to say, okay, maybe we should listen to Giga, maybe we should listen to Zentrea, maybe we should actually listen to the people, because in the grand scope of things, yeah, Gunrun was the CEO, he ran the company, but who actually ran the company? Iron Mouse, Giga, Zentrea, Haruka, Matara,
The faces.
everything, because Gunrun wasn't streaming. His other staff wasn't streaming.
All we got from Gunrun was just this little half-witted fucking statement looking for sympathy.
Yeah, it wasn't because, oh, I'm sorry I fucked up. It comes across as, sorry, we got caught, almost borderline RICO act.
Oh. Michael, I'm glad you bring that up. So, to really cap this all off, the catalyst to all this was Iron Mouse, right? The catalyst to all this was Iron Mouse with the whole situation, and I am very happy to report that everything with Iron Mouse is now settled. She also unveiled her new model today. I like the nun look. Looks really cool.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite Puerto Rican. Please keep it up. We love you. And also Connor, love you too, man. Keep up. You two, just keep doing your thing, and we will all be behind you.
Oh yeah.
But there's another thing that came out about this, and someone in particular, one of the founding mothers of VShojo. Now that the company's gone, the NDA is essentially null and void, and that person I am speaking of is no one other than Silvervale.
Wonderful Silvervale. Silvervale, tremendous person.
Beautiful person.
Wronged by Hogwarts Legacy, but redeemed by the fall of VShojo.
The thing is, Silvervale, she had streamed today, and she went into really, some really fucked up shit, and it's very triggering. She did make sure, though, that she let me know that not all the VShojo staff are bad. Don't take this as us saying that the people that made the cogs in the machine work are bad. No, it's the people who are the ones who go press the on button to the cogs in the machine to work is the problem. The ones who turn on the lights of the place to open up the day, being the CEOs.
Even though some of the light bulbs weren't working. Ha
ha! So pretty much, big things to know. Before she left, VShojo owed her tens of thousands of dollars for sponsorships. Like a lot of money. A lot of money. They owed her that before she left.
And that's no good.
Yes. And more importantly, speaking of the wizard controversy, which also, it's kind of fucked up. She had her wizard outfit on, and she was also playing Hogwarts Legacy today, I believe. When she made this,
oh man, I'm sorry, but if that isn't province right there, and her being vindicated, I don't know what is.
Oh, dude, here is my thing against these companies now. Even though Hololive has not really dare touch these amount of controversies, and I hope it doesn't, but I'll be honest with you, this is my full-on opinion. I love Gargura, but
Who?
You know what? I love Samako Saba even more because we're actually getting the real Gar. She's not shackled by what the company tells her she needs to do, what she needs to say, what she needs to play, what she needs to sing, where she needs to eat, what she needs to read, when she can sleep. She's not shackled by it. She can be her own boss. And she even spoke about that
it's
recently.
The same person.
I know, right?
But I didn't say that.
I it's not like, wow. It's crazy that I'm speaking about Samako Saba and Gargura in the same statement. What?
Which has nothing to do with VShojo, but
still, though, going on the point, though, same goes for Silvervale. Dude, ever since these people have gone independent, I would say they've gotten better. Because, you know what? They're not shackled by horse shit. They're not shackled.
Which is very disgusting, by the way. To be shackled by horse shit is quite smelly and disgusting, but go on.
Yeah, don't find yourself on the wrong side of the barn shackled.
Speaking of horses, don't you guys know that we have a dare going on between me and Hunter that we might have to play the horse game?
So, going on in this live stream that Silvervale had, where she just sat down and talked about some shit. The most disgusting, heinous thing came out now that the NDA's gone. So she had a call with Gunrun, everybody's favorite piece of shit.
Boo,
everyone's most hated piece of shit.
Rabble.
he told her that she was due to the wizard controversy with the Hogwarts Legacy thing. That he told her that she was damaging the brand and that she was a disappointment. And that he said that, he said her being harassed was an inconvenience to the other talents, essentially bringing them down with her and the company down with them, everything, and that she should not talk to them because she was bringing everyone else down.
Boo.
And then optics were more important than their own well-being.
No support, and you can't imagine how true that was. I was put into a call with Gunn, the CEO of the company, like someone that I admired and I looked up to and I wanted to please, someone that I thought was the coolest person ever. And he told me that I was a damage to the brand, that I was a disappointment. I was told that me being harassed was an inconvenience to the other talents and not to talk to them. Optics were more important than their own talents' well-being. And I was suspended from streaming. They said it wasn't a suspension because they weren't that kind of agency, but what else do you call being told not to stream? Talent freedom, right?
So fuck your health, fuck your well-being, fuck all that. I want my fucking money, so I'm going to silence you. And essentially, even though they said that, they told her that don't stream, like this, you know, we don't want you streaming right now. It is the most passive-aggressive way of saying you're suspended.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
are suspended
there.
from your job.
What Gunrun did in that situation was, oh, it's guilty by association. It's like, well, let's just say you went out and did something bad and said, oh, Mr. Michael / Sato is associated with that person. That means Sato's also guilty of those things.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what happened. And in this day and age, if you're found guilty of association, oh, buddy, here comes the hammer, and it has your name on it.
And, you know, really, like, I think I already know your answer to this. Like, I think I know anybody's answer to this.
Yes, I'll like another beer.
After this.
Okay. Hey, you said you knew my answer.
Well, I need your answer for this. How would you feel that anytime a company that shat over you for 2.5 years, well, 2 years and 5 months, that fucking just doused you in shit and just all this fucking disdain and all this mismanagement horseshit, that when everyone else around you is saying, wow, you know, that it's an amazing company that everyone loves, and you are shackled by an NDA. By God, all I can say, Silvervale, you are a brave woman, and you have you already had my respect. You're sweet as can be. You're like one of the most sweetest VTubers out there by far. You deserve this, to be able to punch this motherfucker, like, metaphorically in the face. I mean, I would not say metaphorically either, but, you know, that would be me saying that go cause violence.
Allegedly
In Minecraft. So the thing is, yes, Silvervale, I am so happy for you, and I am so excited to keep watching the beautiful person that you keep turning into as a VTuber, and keep seeing your content, because you're an amazing person. So, wrapping this whole thing up as I look over, we're at the 42-minute mark. I know we said, and Michael, we said we were going to make this 20 minutes. It's funny how we have a little fun with these. Oops. It's all good. Pretty much, the verdict, we predicted it. VShojo's dead. It's gone. It's ceasing to exist.
It's deader than a fucking dog right now.
Now, this is where things do get a little shitty, though. So, with the company terminating itself, there's going to be bankruptcies to follow in the courts, most likely. Bankruptcy laws are not to protect the employee. They are to protect the employer. And I will tell you, more times than not, the bullshit that comes out of bankruptcy courts is awful. And the truth is, this settlement, it might be one of them things that this money might possibly slip into the ether. And I pray to God it doesn't, but it might, because bankruptcy courts are horrible. They're awful because it is never the employee that is the priority. It's for the interest of the stockholders in the employer.
Oh, excuse me.
So hopefully everyone that needs to come to justice comes to justice, because by God, Gunrun, he should be behind bars. I said what I said. He should be behind bars.
And depending on what happens, like, I mean, this might be stretching it. Like, realistic case, okay, something goes through a court, he has to do some or whatever, or serve time or whatever. But the worst case scenario, I'm not sure. Okay, I don't speak legalese, but I'm not sure if this counts. But there might be a RICO. This might be might be a RICO case.
100%. I mean, dude, the sky's the limit for this whole thing because of how many fucking people's hands were in this. Because I will come out and say, like you said earlier, it wasn't just Gunrun with his hand in this. Anytime you have some kind of controversial big boom like this, there are plenty of mouths than just the one that we're hearing that were behind the door speaking to the mouth that's speaking to us right now.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, glad that you guys joined us tonight. I am very happy.
All two of you. And how'd you get in our room?
I am very happy with the fact is, though, that all these VTubers are now finally being able to come out and speak their mind and say how it is.
Yeah.
Michael, do you have any parting words?
And not really, other than hey, if any of our close friends are watching this, yes, we're doing this, and womp womp, we're having fun.
Yeah, I'm having a shit ton of fun on this.
I can't, because you know why. Subtle Nitney.
Oh no.
Oh, today I have the blood plumping through my veins, yeah, and oh yeah, the cream is rising to the top, yeah, and
the Macho Man.
And oh yeah, the Macho Man Subtle Nitney, yeah, and I'm here to tell you to close out this.
Yep.
VShojo is going down just like the Hulkster did today, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, and any other celebrities in my day in the next 40 hours.
100%. And like always, everyone, please like, subscribe, and remember to lock on. See you later.
Bye.